This is thrift store number 4, and it's another Goodwill.
It looks really nice too.
It does look a lot
I'm more
nicer.
excited to go in this one.
I'm looking forward to this one as well. And it seems a lot bigger, and the area looks really nice too.
Yeah, it's a nicer area, even though we're a mile and a half from where we were, roughly.
Yeah, a mile and a half away.
So let's go in and see what I can find to flip for a profit. I just came over to the books just to look for a second, and I found 2 books by one of my favorite authors, John Grisham, that I have not read yet. This little duck figurine was so cute, but they wanted $4 for it. This is a pretty vintage plate. I love the flowers on it. They wanted $8. It is ironstone. Lots of crazing. I did leave it behind. Each of these little cross-stitch ornaments were $2 a piece. I debated about getting them. I think it's an Easter tree. So doesn't your friend like to do cross stitch? I do like to pick up the more vintage looking cross stitch kits or crewel kits. And this one was actually plastic canvas. I've never seen the plastic canvas ones, but I did leave them behind. Now I am looking through a fresh cart or bin. It is a Pioneer Woman. I'm always on the lookout for those items. This one's a really pretty floral teapot. So I put that in the cart. I was really drawn to this table and chair set. I love the chairs. And it looks like it had the leaves to make the table bigger. The whole set was only $20. I did not find anything in there that I could put in my cart to flip for a profit. I did put the teapot back, and I would have gotten it maybe if I could have gotten a better price on it, but I didn't want to pay $7 for it. It was a Pioneer Woman, so I did like it. I love the colors, love the pattern on it. Definitely something to keep an eye out on if you can get it for the right price. I bought the 2 books for myself. I did round up, so I paid $8 for the books, which is a little bit more than I like to pay for hardback books. But as many book sales and grad sales I've been to, I have not found those particular ones, so I wanted to get them so I can read them. I had a sale on eBay, and it's one of these Referral vegetable bowls. If you've never seen these before, they are the large serving bowls. I have 4 of them there. On my eBay listing, I have a price for 1, or if you buy more, you get discounts for buying more. The person bought 1. Let me take it upstairs and I'll tell you more about it. Before I take up the Referral vegetable bowl, I also have a second sale on eBay. And it's these canisters right here. They're kind of back in here really dark, so let me get those up and we'll talk about both items. I remember finding these Corel bowls. They were on the bottom shelf at a Salvation Army. I had never seen this pattern before. I don't know the name of it. I'm wondering if there's more pieces to go with it. I'm sure there is. I paid $1.50 for this one individual bowl, but as you know, I have 3 more to go. And I sold this one for $17.67 plus shipping. I bought these canisters because I thought they were so neat and they were in really good condition. I liked that they had apples on it and the basket weave, but they don't sell for a lot, and I kind of paid up for them. I paid $8.87 for the pair, and I sold them for $19 plus shipping. These are the 2 books I got, both by John Grisham, The Litigators, The Partner. Back in the 90s, I read The Firm and The Pelican Brief, and I might have bought, but I don't know that I actually read it. It might be in my library somewhere. I do this all the time. I buy books, pick them up at yard sales or thrift stores or wherever, and I have a whole stack of books I have to read. Once I start reading, I read like a lot, and then I go in periods of time where I don't read at all. Or I have this one book that, if you're following along on my second channel, starts with Coffee Adventures. I've been trying to read that book for like 2 or 3 years. I only read a couple pages and stop, and then it gets put away, and then I take it on the next vacation and I read a couple of pages and stop. But sometimes, like back in college, I used to read 4 books at a time on top of taking all my classes and studying for my exams and all that. I read books and would switch between the 4 books like I was switching channels, because I didn't watch TV back then. I wasn't going to the movies. All I was doing was studying, and for some reason the reading was relaxing to me. But anyways, I read a couple of his books back in the day, and I love him as an author. There's other authors that are my favorites, like Dean Koontz. I love Dean Koontz books, and I will pick them up when I find them. I've read so many of his books, and there's a lot of other authors I pick up, and books from people I've never heard of. And like I said, once I get reading, I will just read a lot of books, and I read them really fast. That's just the way I am. Right now, I'm kind of on a reading hiatus. I think it's just too much internet, too much watching things on YouTube, on like Netflix or whatever. So I got to somehow work it into my routine to get back to reading. What's your favorite author? Put it down in the comments if you have a favorite author. I'd like to know. I sold these adorable little salt and pepper shakers. They're little teddy bears. Sold them on Knickknacks for $3. I have no idea what I paid for them. Do you see that basket right there? That's where I keep my listed kid inventory, clothing. And I just had to dig something out of there. And inside that basket now is a bunch of like little dolls and their clothes. That is unlisted inventory, something I have to get to. It's in the money pile, aka death pile. But let me show you what I sold. It is right here. I dug it out. I'm going to go hang it up on the door so we can see it a little better. So this is a boys camouflage shirt, Mossy Oak Breakup Infinity. It's a starter. It's considered large. It's a large boys shirt, which would actually fit a small woman. I don't know if you guys know that. Or an extra small woman can wear large or extra large children's clothing. Anyways, I got this at the bins. This is where you go crazy. You're like, oh, it's a small shirt. It probably won't weigh that much. You're not paying a lot for it. and you don't. I think I paid, it worked out to be about 34 cents for it, 35 cents, something like that. And I sold it for $8.99, free shipping. So not going to make a lot on this. It doesn't weigh a lot, so I don't expect the shipping to be too much, but I'm probably only going to make like $2 or $3 profit on it. And this has been listed up in my eBay store forever. So I was running a sale. Somebody liked the item. I sent them that offer. I just wanted to get this moving on. Kind of hidden back on the back shelf. You can barely see them there. There's a stack of plates. And I sold them all. Let me get them out, take them upstairs, and I'll tell you what they are. A while back, I would have showed you these Lennox plates. These are the Jacquard Gold. I had bought these 9 salad plates, 1 oval serving dish, small, and 3 large vegetable bowls. The little small oval dish sold right away. Then I sold off the vegetable bowls one at a time. I paid $10.80 for all of these, and I just sold them for $86.57 plus shipping. I had this stack of 9 plates listed as a set of 4 and a set of 5, but one person bought both. This particular pattern is a bolo. There's the edge of it if you ever see it. I paid a little over $22 for all the pieces, the 3 bowls, the oval dish, and these 9 salad plates. Now these are the salad plates. The dinner plates actually go for more money. And roughly I'm at $170 in terms of selling all the pieces. This is me taking all of my items to the post office. I have 5 sales today, this morning, overnight sales. One of them is this belt right here. Sold this on Poshmark, and the other 4 sales are on eBay. Did you guys watch the video where I opened up that mystery bag of yarn and then I separated it all by color and I listed it all up in a bunch of different lots? Well, if you watched that, then you know I already sold 1 of the lots of yarn, and now I sold 4 more lots. Let me figure out which lots sold out of these bags, and there's a few bags underneath here, and then I'll show you what colors she bought. Let's start with the belt. It is so fun. It is a Kathy Van Zeeland. It's an animal print belt. It is one size because it's adjustable. I have had this forever. I thought it was so awesome when I first bought it, but you just never know. And I paid $4 for it, and I took a very lowball offer on Posh. I took an offer of $9 plus shipping on Poshmark. Now, these are the 4 bags of yarn. 2 of them only have 1 skein in them. This only has a couple. So I'm going to be able to bag this up. And the buyer did get a hold of me. She was like, if I keep buying the yarn, are you going to combine shipping? Yes, I am. I am going to be able to probably put this all into, no, I know I am. I will be able to put this into 1 bag, and I'm going to refund her some of the shipping. So I got to figure that all out, and then I'll tell her what that is. So That mystery bag of yarn, I paid a total of $6.74. And I sold the first lot because it made 11 lots. I sold the first lot for $4.99. And these I've sold for $28.75 for all of them. So 2 of them are full skeins like this. Oh, that's a partial. And then there's partial skeins like that. There's a couple partials in there. And this one is this color. So she got different colors. And I'm wondering now if she would want the rest. If she wants the rest of the yarn, I think what I'll do is delist it, put it all up as one lot, and then let her purchase it. So there's the other skein. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to get this into one bag. So each lot works out to be like 61 cents. So all in on these lots, it's going to be $2.44. Just going to unbag these because I'm going to have to rebag it anyways. And I sold it for the $28.75. That is not what I had it listed up for. She basically sent me offers that were roughly like 50% of what I had it listed up for. I listed it up pretty high because I knew I was going to be able to run sales or do offers. Look how pretty those are, the colors together there. I'm sure she's going to be doing a project with those. Thank you for watching. Put any comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel, and it is free. All packaged up and ready to go to the post office. Well, here's going to be some bonus footage. I just packaged up that first lot of yarn, combining it all into one package. And now that same buyer just bought 3 more lots. I got to look to see which ones they are. I'm surprised she didn't just buy the remaining 5. Might have to ask her about that. Okay, I found the ones that she wanted. The brown. The green. And the purple. Look how cool that looks. Oh, gotta get these little bits off of there. So, I sent her a message. I already processed the partial refund on the first orders that she did with me, so I wanted to send her a message about that. And then I sent a second message and said, I saw that you just bought 3 more lots. Do you want the remaining lots? So I'm waiting to see what she says about that before I would package these up. So I'll tell you how this ends when I know. The woman got back to me and she said she just wants these 3 lots and she's not going to purchase any more yarn at this moment, but she knows it's available. I am going to ship it in this box, but what I'm going to do is take out the yarn and I'm going to individually bag it just in grocery bags, plastic grocery bags, and then put it back in the box here. Because if this was to get wet, like it's raining right now here in Michigan, if it was to get wet, that would really kind of ruin this yarn in a way. I just wouldn't want it to get wet, so I'm going to individually wrap them up by color lots and then get these packaged up and ready to go out. So that's the end of the yarn saga for now.